David Beckham and Victoria Beckham are one of Britain's most popular celebrity couples, but they haven't always been together during their time in the spotlight. Before meeting Victoria, 49, in 1997, David had a string of romances, including one with the wife of a former footballing teammate. Victoria also enjoyed some romantic exploration before she found David, having previously been engaged to burglar alarm fitter Mark Wood before she found fame with the Spice Girls. She also used to date Patsy Palmer and Daniela Westbrook's ex, model and family friend Stuart Bilton, before she also left him nursing a broken heart. However, it was practically love at first sight for David and Victoria when they finally met, with the young lovebirds getting engaged just 1 year later and going on to have 4 children. As the former England footballer celebrates his 48th birthday in style, Express. Co.uk takes a deep dive into the famous sportsman's dating history. Gordon Lightfoot dies aged 84 as fans pay tribute to Canadian singer David found his first love on a flight at the tender age of 15. David met an American girl of the same age, Jodie Price, on a flight from Gatwick to her home city of Dallas. The Sun reports how the pair became inseparable in the week he spent playing out there in a school tournament. She said, "It was one of those lovely things. I'm gonna blush when I tell you, but, just before he had to go home, David held me and said in his funny English accent, 'I think I'm in love.' He was so sweet. I kissed him, of course I did. But I didn't say anything back," Jodie continued. "That guy did so much for me without really knowing it. 7 months before we met I was in a car accident. I had 132 stitches in my face. I was still getting over it when we met and he never seemed to notice the scars. For a teenage girl, that's some morale booster, especially when the guy who can't see the scars is funny, sweet, and handsome as hell," she added. The pair apparently then went on to write each other letters and sent presents to one another for the next 2 years as David was starting his career at Manchester United. David's kissing has been complimented by his high school sweetheart according to a story published by The Mirror back in 2004 and quoted by Digital Spy in that same year. David's first official high school girlfriend was Claire Pankhurst. According to the publication, they attended the same Chingford school in Essex, with Claire telling the paper at the time, "I still can't believe my boyfriend from school has grown into such a megastar. It was just kids stuff really. We would go to the park and kiss and cuddle. I did like him though. We never went any further than kissing in the park. Although I can confirm he is a very good kisser." Don't miss. Bill Nye and Anna Wintour make loved-up appearance at Met Gala. Update: Harry will be forced to bow to Camilla at King Charles' coronation. Latest: Chloe Madeley gutted by having to live with parents after giving birth. News: David once dated his former teammate's wife just 1 year before David famously met his wife Victoria at the Players' Lounge at Old Trafford. The young Manchester United ace began dating Julie Killia, now Julie Neville. Julie has been married to David's former teammate Phil Neville, who co-owns Salford City alongside several of his former Manchester United teammates, since 1999. But before that, in 1996, she could be seen posing for pictures with former Flame David. A 20-year-old David publicly dated Julie, who was then the 19-year-old daughter of a wealthy construction boss, even appearing with her at a number of events such as the movie premiere of Broken Arrow in Barry. However, their relationship came to an end when David met Victoria, who completely blew the young footballer away. In the end, Julie would go on to date David's fellow Manchester United teammate Phil, and it seems there are no hard feelings between the couples, and they were even invited to each other's weddings. David met his wife of over 20 years in the Manchester United Players' Lounge. Victoria recalled how David had caught her eye on that fateful day in 1997, as she wrote about it in her own words back in 2016. While the other football players stand at the bar drinking with their mates, you will see David standing aside with his family. He's not even in the first team at this stage. You are the famous one, she penned in British Vogue. And he has such a cute smile. You, too, are close to your family, and you will think how similar he feels to you. The next day, David asked for Posh Spice's number and she wrote it down on a London to Manchester plane ticket that he has kept to this day. The pop star and the football legend got engaged 1 year later, and their first son Brooklyn was born 4 months before their wedding on July 4, 1999. The pair welcomed 4 children in total: Brooklyn, 24, Romeo, 20, and Cruz, 18, and only daughter Harper, 11. In July 2019, the happy couple celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary with a private tour of Le Château de Versailles, which Victoria described as the most incredible visit on a very special day. "Thank you to everyone who made it so memorable, and all our family and friends for always supporting us as a family," she wrote on Instagram at the time. "Can't believe it's been 20 years. So many kisses. 30. Sick."